The Election Commission has ordered the removal of West Bengal DGP. Sources also say that Home Secretaries of 6 states are going to be removed as well. This is the latest that we're tracking for you on the broadcast. The Election Commission ordering the removal of West Bengal DGP. We're also learning that 6 states Home Secretaries are going to be removed as well. I have my colleague Sunil joining us with more. Sunil, take us through the latest developments. Sources telling us the removal of 6 Home Secretaries is imminent, and also the removal of West Bengal DGP has been ordered.
That's right. In order for a free and fair election, the Election Commission now takes over in terms of superintendence, in terms of the electoral process, and wherever they feel it is necessary, they can take necessary action. And in this context, they have decided to remove temporarily the removal of 6 Home Secretaries, that is Gujarat, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Jharkhand, Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand. And additionally, even the DGP of West Bengal has been asked to be removed. Of course, the General Administrative Department in Mizoram as well as in Himachal Pradesh have also been asked to be removed. So there is definitely an attempt being made to ensure a free and fair election, and that's the reason why you will see many of these transfers not only in these key states. We are also told in Mumbai there will be the removal of the commissioner. So all those who have had more than a 3-year term, it had become mandatory that things had to be changed. Where they haven't done, state governments haven't done, then the Election Commission will act. This, of course, as I explained to you, is in accordance with the free and fair election to ensure a level playing field for all political parties, and that nobody can accuse anybody of being biased or one-sided.
Right, Sunil, can we also expect more action like this? You did say this is, of course, one of the first actions when it comes to ensuring free and fair elections. What more can we expect in the coming days?
Well, it'll go on a case-to-case basis. It depends on various, protocols that have been followed. This, of course, are the top administrative setups. The Home Secretary as well as the DGPs play a critical role, including the General Administrative Department. And it's in this context that they have removed the 6 Home Secretaries, 1 DGP, 2 GADs, and there will be other commissioners to be removed. Wherever you have not been able to comply with the Election Commission's directive of not having a tenure more than 3 years.
Right, Sunil. In fact, this is the first bureaucrat shuffle. How does this ensure free and fair election? You did, in fact, say that this sort of action can be expected right ahead of the elections, as the Model Code of Conduct has been kicked in. But how can we ensure free and fair elections through such bureaucrat shuffles?
Well, what happens is they, are to have to ensure the deployment of forces. They have to ensure the compliance of Election Commission directives. They have to play a critical role in terms of seeing that the DMs and the SSPs who report to them conduct the elections in a free and fair manner, and that they cannot be biased towards any particular person. These are all written in stone, but they have to be, and there are very certain clear protocols that have been in place now for decades. It's in that context that the Supreme Court, the Election Commission has directed these transfers to ensure a level playing field.
Right, Sunil, thank you for joining us and bringing us those details. Let me open my colleague Saurabh also joining us from Kolkata. Saurabh, we're learning that the DGP of West Bengal has been removed. This, of course, comes ahead of the Lok Sabha elections. What more can you tell us?
Well, there's been no official reaction from the West Bengal government or from the Trinamool Congress on this yet. But what we know is that in the past, the EC has taken such steps. And of course, the reasons being, like Sunil mentioned, that they want, a level playing field, etc. The position of the West Bengal government or the Trinamool Congress has been that, look, such transfers on the eve of elections actually hamper the administrative machinery that is in place. And it also leads to a little bit of, a mismanagement sometimes, because obviously somebody new coming in takes a little bit of time to get into the position of, say, important position like the DGP, the Director General of Police, who's in charge of the entire police machinery of the state. So that is one of the things that the Trinamool Congress has always said. In the past, when things like this have happened, It's not the first time that this has happened. In the last elections also, you saw something like this happening, where, whether it's the Kolkata Police Commissioner or something like, or posts like that, there have been changes at the top of the administrative sort of pyramid. And there, the Trinamool has always spoken against it, saying that, these are officers of high caliber who make it to those posts. But having said that, the EC has also justified these transfers, these, removal of officers and positioning them elsewhere on the grounds that sometimes there is, an impression or a perception of bias or, closeness to a particular political party, and it acts based on those inputs that it gets. And in this context, the BJP has always maintained that the administrative or the bureaucracy or the police have been siding with the Trinamool Congress in West Bengal. That's been the BJP's allegation. And the BJP, in all likelihood, would have communicated that to the Election Commission when the Election Commission team came here in Kolkata and met representatives of political parties. And perhaps this action of the Election Commission would be based on the inputs it got at that time from the BJP as well. So obviously this is, there's still no reaction from the West Bengal government on this, but I've explained what the position of the TMC or the West Bengal government is on this and what the BJP's position is. And it's not the first time that something like this has happened. It has happened in the past as well.